what exactly, I know you said it when you were up there, but in layman's terms, what is your job?
In layman's terms, I am a news gatherer for CNN's domestic news gathering operation. And by domestic, I mean like just in the United States. I'm just covering U.S.
You're not
news.
just in the United States.
Just in the United States. Specifically for me, in the Northeast states. So I'm concentrating on the Northeast territory of the country.
Do you live up there?
I do not. I live in Atlanta.
All right.
Right? How does that work?
Big city,
Yeah,
happens.
that's right.
So one thing that I was curious about that was not in your speech was you were a tour guide, and then all of a sudden you were the news gatherer for the United States for CNN.
How did that happen? Right.
How did that happen?
It was rather organic, actually. When I became a tour guide, I had some freelance writing experience. I had submitted some articles that I'd written to Skirt magazine, which is a magazine for women in Charleston, etc. So I had this writing experience kind of in my back pocket. And while I was a tour guide, started meeting people, asking for informational interviews. Hey, can I come shadow you? I just want to see what you do and see what it's all about. Kind of really understanding the CNN landscape. And then I literally was shadowing a guy who was an editor he was a writer, he was a news writer, and that was actually my first job after being a tour guide, was to be a news source writer and write scripts, like television scripts for anchors to read. And I got that because I had been shadowing this guy, and finally his boss said, hey, can you write? Would you want to take a writing test? And I took the writing test and I did well on it. So that led to a job on the writing staff there. And then that moved on to the news gathering job that I have now. So it's all been very organic for me. I was just telling her, I didn't really have I want to be this, and then I want to be this, and then I want to be this. It was all kind of I didn't really know that I wanted to be an assignment editor until the job came open, and I was like, that might be cool. I'll do that. And I've been there for 5 years. So it's okay, well, I guess that's what I'm doing now. So
So you live in Atlanta.
I do.
Which, after all this travel, my mind has caught up with me, and that is the CNN headquarters for the United States.
It is, yeah.
Do you work out of their offices, or is it just a coincidence that you live there?
No, I work out of CNN headquarters, yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm in Atlanta because that's where CNN's headquartered, yeah. Yeah.
Were you there before you got the assignment? Editor?
Well, I was there, I moved there for the tour guide job.
Oh,
I actually got the tour guide job and moved to Atlanta.
You really
Yeah.
threw all your eggs in one
I
basket.
really did. I
took it to the
I
market
was really
and sold
counting
it
on that
for-
tour guide job
Yeah.
to work out, yeah.
Took it to the market and sold it for a golden bar, that's for sure.
Exactly. I love it. Well, I had applied for another job in New York City that I didn't get. So it was Atlanta or New York, got the job in Atlanta, I'm going there. That's it.
All right, and if you had to use one word to describe how you make it, quote unquote, make it, what would it be?
One word? Oh, that's tough.
Straining your vocabulary.
Hold on, I gotta think. Adapt.
Adapt. Very well
So
done.
deep, right?
Yeah.
That was good. You're a good interviewer, though. That was fun.
You're a very good quotational person.
I know. I write because I know what you're looking for, so it's I will when I'm interviewed, because I'm usually on the other side of it. When I'm interviewed, I will give you the bites that you're looking for. I know exactly how you're gonna cut this.
And you make my job a whole lot
That's
easier.
right. I know. Don't you hate that when you're
really-
can you expound on that? And the guy's deer in headlights. I hate that. It's the worst.
Dang it, I shouldn't have used expound.
Right. I know. So adapt. There you go.
I gotta be honest, I was expecting networking from everyone else.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But adapt really.
But I feel
it seems to hit it deeper.
if you can adapt to the people that you're around, because if you're in a networking opportunity and you're awkward, or that person's awkward and you can't adapt to that, it's what's the point?
Right. So,
Not just window dressing.
thank you very much.
Just kidding. Yeah, it was fun. It was
that
really
was
fun.
fun. All right.
Yeah.